Good morning, my amazing oils family. Hope you guys are having a beautiful and brilliant Tuesday. Oh my goodness gracious. We are a couple weeks into this new month. Tomorrow is the 15th, right? Am I looking at the dates correctly? I swear sometimes I don't pay attention to what date we are in and what day. I'm just, live moment by moment. But I wanted to share with you guys 3 oils, how they're going to support us, what we can do with them, and just some amazing, cool, fun stuff. First, I'm going to do a shout out to my wonderful Camille. Thank you so much for my amazing mug. I love it. I definitely get to be able to have a fun new mug to be able to share and do. Let me tell you what, it is super awesome to use with my emulsifier because the way it's lipped, right? I can get it all foaming up inside of it, and oh my goodness, super fun. Don't even need Starbucks to be able to get my lattes going on with my mug. So let's first do our hack with Beautiful. All right, if any of you have used the Beautiful body spray, body mist, you know that it gets to a point where you can't spray it anymore, right? It's just not gonna come out. So first let's talk about the oil itself, Beautiful. What is it gonna do? So it has the main ingredients, has lime, osmanthus, right? Bergamot and frankincense in it. So really great uplifting oils and all that stuff, and rejuvenating and energizing. So it's going to energize our body, uplift our mood, be very calming and soothing for the skin. What's really great is we can put it over our heart to help us focus our mind, body, soul connection of our health. It's very empowering, and we're not able to get it in a roller, right? We're only able to get the Beautiful blend in this body mist. So there's several different hacks. One, if you want to be able to have it in a roller, you can actually put it in a roller blend, but we're going to put it in a little mini mister. So my hack is that I take one of the old TerraShield sprayers or On Guard sprayers that I'm no longer using, and I open it up, and then I'm going to cut the top of the Beautiful off. Let's see if I can do this without making a disaster. All right, and then of course I can create a pretty little label. Let's see how full. Got it pretty full. So I probably didn't have to cut it yet. Probably still had some spraying in it left. So I can probably fill up another sprayer. And now I've got my own Beautiful spray mister, all right? That I can then have in my bag anytime I need it. So that's a little hack. And then if you want to be able to add extra oils along with it, you've got that. So that is our hack about the Beautiful oil. So let's continue on with why the Beautiful oil is an amazing oil, right? It is the oil of self-respect. So when we're feeling negative emotions like abused, self-loathing, self-critical, misused, unworthy, feeling grieved, wanting to be able to bring in, raise our body's vibration, right? Raise our electrical vibration to be able to bring in positive properties such as self-confidence, self-love, self-respect, graceful, grateful, feeling beautiful, just like the name, right? Capable, lovable, soothed, healed, worthy, right? So too often we find ourselves comparing ourselves to others, right? That whole extrinsic, the outward, right? Whereas what Beautiful does is it recognizes the beauty within us. It helps us recognize it. It helps us acknowledge that there is good within us and to be able to radiate that divine light that is within us, that the world needs, right? They need all of our unique individuality. So use your Beautiful so that you remember that you are beautiful. And here's a cool, super fun part of the reason why it's body mist, right, is so that you actually put it on your body. One, you're being able to upgrade any toxic oils or lotions and stuff like that. But two, our skin is our largest organ, right? So our sense of smell is our top sense, right? So when we palm diffuse, we are being able to hit all of that amazing stuff with the amygdala to be able to really get our emotions into the mindset of we are beautiful. And then we're putting it on our skin so that we are supporting our largest organ to support then all of our other organs, which then is going to support us from the inside out, right? And outside in. Super awesome, super powerful. All right, let's talk about bergamot though. There's those two new amazing kits that that have bundled a bunch of oils together, right? And bergamot is in one of them. It's in the restful one. And what's super cool about bergamot is very uplifting. So here's our bergamot. I'm going to put a little bit in my hand. Palm diffuse. I'm gonna put a little bit on my belly because I like putting it on my belly, back of my neck, behind my ear. All right. Again, so what are some of the physical properties? So bergamot is a really strong citrus of really helping address addictions, any type of addictions, particularly tobacco type of addictions. But it really helps us address, we can even be addicted to negative thoughts, because remember there's those, when we're constantly having negative thoughts, then we create pathways in our brain. So we need to rewire those pathways to be able to remove those addictions. So bergamot is going to really help us address that. It can also address sleep issues, stress, joint issues, muscle cramps, fungal issues, coughs, infections, lung congestion, acne, oily skin, eczema, appetite loss, self-worth issues, and then balancing our emotions, right? So with the emotion of bergamot, it is self-acceptance, right? Super cool, super awesome. So when you are feeling low esteem, self-judgment, hopeless, unlovable, what bergamot is going to do, it's going to go in, it's going to raise again your electricity within your system. It's going to relieve feelings of despair, self-judgment, low self-esteem. It's going to support you in needs of those self-acceptance and the self-love. It's going to invite you to see life more optimistic. And think about it, it's winter time, right? So our vitamin D is lower because we're not getting as much sun. So taking our bone complex is super important. Taking our lifelong vitality pack is super important. But then using our bergamot also is going to really help uplift us. So those are two, and bergamot is in our beautiful blend, but I like adding extra bergamot to the blend. Like when I have it as just the spray or the mister, I will put it all over my body after I've done my body brushing, but then I'll also take a couple of drops of bergamot along with cypress to be able to put all over my body as well, to be able to, since my carrier oil is already there, right, with the beautiful, it's already nice and smooth and slick and everything, so it's easy to then spread a couple of drops of those without me having to get too complicated. The last oil I want to talk to you guys about is the Hinoki oil, the one that is the free oil. Tomorrow's the 15th, so if you're wanting to be able to still hop on and get the Hinoki oil for free with the 125 PV oil, make sure and get on today or tomorrow, because again it's the free oil of the month, with the 125 PV oil order by the 15th of the month, right? So let's look at this oil. So it creates, so we're gonna look at the emotional qualities first. So it's a really great oil for physical protection, a spiritual protector as well. We can use it for meditation, connecting to ourself, right? Of really getting into our frontal lobe of our brain. All right, it's calming. It's a bit of an antidepressant. So let's use a little bit of it. See what it smells like. It's kind of piney, but not too strong. Ooh. It mixes really well with the bergamot. Let's add another drop of bergamot to see. Oh yeah, I like the smell of that. All right, so it assists us in standing firm in our decisions. And think about that. When we're not having self-acceptance and self-love and all this other stuff, we tend to not always stand firm, right, in our decisions. So it's gonna help us to clear the mind, to decongest the mind. It's also effective with clearing out negative energy in a room. So you want to be able to create boundaries, right? So this can really actually change, when we're diffusing it, the ionic balance to a more positive ion one. Many of us know about pink Himalayan salt lamps, right? They are changing the ion of the energy of the room. So the Hinoki oil is going to be doing similar things as that. So let's look at some of the practical physical uses of it. So we can massage it in our feet, our back, our chest for a calming in our system, especially right before bedtime. We can use it in bath water for a relaxing bath. We can, let's see, what else? It's soothing for the skin. So let's say if a person is a little bit more sensitive to some of the pine oils and stuff like that, Hinoki oil is just a little bit softer, a little bit gentler as far as just the properties of how it smells, the structures, and how it works for your system. And it also pairs really well with bergamot, cypress, lemon, frankincense, and sandalwood. Let's see if there's anything else that I think would be super. Oh, here's super cool, fun little hack that I just read. Is you can add it to your hardwood floor cleaner. All right, so if you're using hopefully the On Guard cleaner, all-purpose cleaner, or just doing, wet dries for your floor if you have a hardwood floor, adding it just to be able to help buff and to shine and stuff like that, and to give a little bit of life to any hardwood floor surfaces. Let's see, it is really great for energy, exercise. So yeah, those are all really great things about the Hinoki oil. Just to make sure I didn't miss anything to be able to share with you guys. So again, quick summary, beautiful hack with putting it into a mister whenever your own little personal travel mister, when it starts getting low and you can't get any more out of it. The Hinoki oil, free with 125 PV oil, or order today or tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day. And it is not something that we get to normally order, right? So if you want to even experience it, just to have it in your toolbox, definitely, jump on that. And then bergamot. It is going to be an amazing oil for you for this season, winter, to be able to just continue to support your physical needs, your emotional needs, just all that good stuff for uplifting and stuff like that. So hope you guys have a beautiful and blessed day, and I look forward to visiting with you more and sharing more. As always, reach out, let me know if there's anything I can do to support you, and I will catch y'all next week. All right, take care. God bless.